Hey guys, welcome to today's Vehicle Visionary. Today, thanks to my friends at Mercedes Benz of Shreveport, we're going to take a look at this 2021 Mercedes Benz AMG C63S. Black exterior color, black Napa leather on the interior. And before I get too far into the video, I've done a few videos on the C-Class models this year, and I've received some common comments telling me that they're not 2021 models, and I understand that. So, just to show you that it really is a 2021, and the reason why I believe people are saying that has to do with the infotainment system. You don't see the MBUX on the interior of these models for 2021, and that's because of the full refresh coming for 2022. But what I'll do is I will show you the window sticker, or what's known as the Monroney label, and show you the VIN number on the label and also the VIN plate on the front of the vehicle, so you can see that those two match. It is indeed a 2021. Now, price tag of about $86,000. What exactly are you paying for? Of course, you're going to get that typical Mercedes-Benz experience, a lot of great exterior and interior features, being the AMG model. It's going to have that Pan Americana grille on the front end, the AMG logo in a multitude of places, 19-inch AMG wheels that look spectacular on this model. And of course, under the hood, the 4-liter biturbo V8, 503 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque, and it is oh so much fun to drive. And does it ever sound great? And of course, all of the numbers are on the screen as far as horsepower, torque, MPGs that I would never achieve with this model if I drove it as a daily driver, which honestly it would make a great daily driver for the right person. It's not a large sedan, but it definitely has more than enough room for a daily commute, daily use, whatever you may be doing. But the thing I really like is the fact that it looks very unassuming for what it is. In fact, as we take a look at the interior, that AMG performance steering wheel, wonderful, looks high-tech, very high-tech anyway. It doesn't just look high-tech, it actually is. And of course you can see all of the other interior features, and like I said, it's not the MBUX system, but you'll see that in 2022. But one thing that I thought about with this is the fact that you have that little dial down there on the steering wheel that allows you to change the mode, and if you're just out maybe having a little fun looking for someone to blow off the road, which wouldn't be that terribly hard to do, so you could show them those exhaust finishers that, again, there's that AMG logo on the rear of the vehicle. On those exhaust finishers, you could pull up in comfort mode, and right before the light changes, switch it over to Sport Plus. There are multiple driving modes. In fact, within the system itself is the track app that allows you to time yourself quarter mile. There's all kinds of great features, and you're going to get some warnings if you ever do that on the street that are going to say, basically warn you that you're not supposed to be doing that. You need to do it on the track. And yeah, I do recommend that, although it would be a lot of fun to get this out and see what I could do with it. But we're not going to do that today, but I am going to give you a nice exhaust clip before we go out on our test drive. Even hardly getting into it, you hear that incredible exhaust note. This is just one of the best exhaust notes of any high-performance vehicle that you can purchase. Of course, we were talking about the engine earlier. This is part of the one-man, one-engine program, so hand-built by one person. That seems like that could be a rather stressful job. I don't know. I'd be curious to know what that would be like, to have to do that and know that everything better be perfect. That's pretty impressive. Also, a heads-up display here in the windshield, so you see the speed, your gear that you're driving in. You also see the speed limit and the RPM. Let's see if we can get some downshift crackles here. Probably not enough RPM there, but let's drive into this a little bit. Wow, I mean, it is just so fun to drive this model. This C63 is just a blast to drive. I think I could make a video that is purely based on sound with this car, and I think a lot of people would probably watch it. I did have the GoPro on the bumper at one point, but because I don't want to accidentally lose that, I did actually have it come off one time on one of these cars, even with a great suction cup back there, and I guess I've been a little leery ever since. So I didn't leave it back there for long, but hopefully you enjoyed the exhaust clips I got there. Let's downshift a little bit here. That is just so much fun. I could do that all day long. Probably wouldn't be a good idea, but I could do it. Like I said, I would never, ever get close to the estimated MPGs in this car. Just so much fun to drive. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned in the video yet, this is not a 4MATIC. It's rear-wheel drive, and it will spin the tires. Of course, you can turn traction control off if you want to. I don't know that I would do that in the driving situation of what I have today. I might get a viral video of a sort that I don't want. And so we're going to stay away from that. But, you know, if I had the right place, big parking lot or something like that, and I could drift this car, it would definitely do it. It would not be a problem being rear-wheel drive. And I have had it spin the tires a little bit on me when I've gotten on it a few times, including in second gear. It spun the tires. Not horribly hard, but it did spin the tires in second gear, which was a bit of an attention getter. It didn't try and get out from under me or anything like that, but boy, I tell you what, just this is such a great balance with the technology that's here, with the horsepower that's under the hood, and with the overall handling. It is just so great to drive. So let's get out here and have a little more fun. It just, if this was a rear engine car, it would pick the front end up. I am completely convinced of that. Wow. So let's talk about the overall ride quality. Depending on what mode you're driving in, obviously it can be a little bit stiff. But if you want the car to be comfortable, you've got comfort mode, and it is very comfortable in that mode. So the C63 is not going to necessarily be a harsh riding model all the time. Now, if you put it in Sport or Sport Plus, yeah, it can obviously have a bit of a harsh ride, but it's still not bad. It's extremely bearable. But that's just part of the experience with really putting the power to the ground and seeing what this model will do. I wish that I had a good place to just open it up and really get down the road, even do a quarter-mile run and see what it would do. I know there's numbers out there for that, but it's a lot more fun when you can find out how accurate they are for yourself. And that is a look at the 2021 version of the AMG C63S. I can't wait to see what Mercedes Benz has in store for 2022 with these C-Class models, especially the AMG. The C63, so much fun to drive, unassuming. It flat plants you in the seat. When you have that great horsepower to weight ratio like this model has, it's nothing but fun. I gotta say thanks to my friends at Mercedes Benz of Shreveport for loaning me this car for the day. Sure was a lot of fun. And thanks to all of you for giving me the opportunity to give you a vision for your next vehicle. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.